Yo, what's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be doing a killer tier list next. We already did the Survivor one, and let's start with Jason. Jason, I think, is in the current meta heavily overrated. I'm putting my B. He's very good for killing teams that have no synergy, like no supports, no sentinels, where they just can't work together. He can just demolish. But he is horrible at last man standing, and he can get really easily looped by a good team. And if there's sentinels, he can just be very outclassed. Not much to say about him, but he's overall very solid, and he can beat most teams. Let's go into John Doe. John Doe is D or C. For the sake of the video, I'm putting my D on. Nah, he's actually not that bad. I'm putting my C. John Doe, his whole kit is all about trapping and enclosing areas, but then he has the longest windup ever. So you have to there's just way too much setup for a game where you could have a full stamina bar and be across the map. There's just no point to play him. The only reason I would see to play him is one, if you get a good map, or two, his hitbox is really lingering for his M1, and he does high damage, and his stun immunity, sorta. But that's his only pros. Everything else, he's just way too slow in chases. His spikes are easy to dodge. Spike flicking is the only way to make this guy viable. All right, let's go 1x. I want to put 1x honestly at S. I might be a little biased, but 1x is just that good. You might say his abilities are all easily dodgeable, which I'll say you're right, but 1x doesn't shine in chases of ones. He shines at shutting down supports and sentinels, as long as as well as just Elliots and Duskars, chances, all the good stuff. He's very good at sniping. He counters a lot of the mostly played characters like Builderman. He counters Builderman a ton, where Jason struggles against Builderman. He counters Duskar. Whenever someone's getting shielded, he can just hit them if they're on the same elevation with any of his abilities. Elliots, anyone who's just kind of hovering around the killer, because they want to take aggro or stun you, you can easily hit them with entanglement and get a free 40 damage with the M1. He's very good at hitting people on gens. He's a noob killer, people say, which is definitely true, but I also think he can definitely kill people easily, even if they're pro. And the only thing he struggles on last man standing is because of his abilities. They're easy to dodge, and first off, if you don't dodge them, then you're kind of screwed, and second off, even if you do, just save your resurrection ability, resurrect, and then boom, you just win, because you can just snipe your guys across the map and get free speed boosts. Very good character. Alright, cool kid. This, if you know what you're doing, this probably isn't a surprise to you. Cool Kid's probably the best killer in the game as of the moment. Cool Kid is extremely good because his walk speed overdrive mainly. His other abilities, that the rock thing that can aim up, I don't play too much Cool Kid. He's really good though. I just don't like him. Really good. His his summons at the 2 pizza delivery guys, very good too. They can create good traps, unlike John. I mean, this guy almost creates better traps than John. Okay, he doesn't, but he gets the job done. And his damage is excellent with his chasing abilities too. To play him, all you have to do is just wait until the last second where they can't dodge, and there's no possible way they can go anywhere, and then use walk speed and casually just destroy him. And I mean Duskar, and you can literally 2-shot him with that ability, walk speed. You can hit him with walk speed, get some burn damage, and hit him with a gun, and they'll die. That is so busted. Also has insane range and hitbox. So yeah, that's my tier list overall. John is weak. His trapping abilities suck. He's supposed to be a trapper, but he's so bad at it at times. Jason's just an overall jack of all trades, but doesn't excel in anything. Sucks at last man standing and a good team. 1x can really counter a lot of characters. He's very, very good at last man standing if you know what you do, and if you have the correct playstyle, you can dominate. And then Cool Kid, same thing with that I just said with 1x, except he doesn't have ranged abilities, but he has very good chase options, and he can also shut down supports too, like Duskar shielding, just walk speed on them. So yeah, see you guys.